Okay, good evening, students and teachers, and of course, all staff of Shadeland Tutors. You are all welcome to this training episode. Uh, this um, this episode is to train students on how to use the Google Classroom from the student's view. All right. So we are going to teach you the basics today, and later on, I know some of you already know how to use it, but we are doing this to ensure that all our students are on the same page. Okay, then gradually, it might look tedious at the beginning, but gradually as you proceed, it gets simpler and simpler as it becomes part of your routine activities. Okay, so our assignments and classworks and notes and videos will now be sent to Google Classroom. It is very important for you to understand that the Google Classroom is not replacing the Zoom class. You need to understand that, because some people began to see it as there will be no more Zoom classes. We'll now move to Google Classroom. No, Google Classroom has its own role to play. Then Zoom has its own role to play. Google Classroom is where you're going to take your assignments. It's where you're going to take your projects if your teacher gives you any project. Google Classroom is where you're going to take your exit quiz. Your exit quiz from now on is not going to be thrown open on WhatsApp. It's going to be on Google Classroom. What that means is that after your class, immediately, you can move to Google Classroom. That's after your class on Zoom. You can move to Google Classroom to see if your teacher has posted your exit quiz. All right. And you will also find there the notes the teacher has sent for the class. And within a day or two, a video of that particular class will be uploaded to your class. So we are going to teach you from scratch, from the first typing, what you are supposed to do and how you are going to handle the Google Classroom. Okay. Now, because we want this to be a proper video that you may want to go back to again and watch. All right. And we'll also use it for students that will be joining us later. We will take our questions at the end of the video. At the end of the class, at the end of the whole illustrations and explanations. Okay, it's not a regular class, so you pay attention. Whatever your question is, pencil it down. Get your jotters ready. If you don't have your jotter now, get up from where you are, go and get your jotter and your pen. All right, so if there is anything you do not understand, write it out. Okay, write it out and wait till it is time for questions and answers. When it is time for questions and answers, you will raise up your hand. I will give you slots one after the other to ask your questions, and I'll respond to your questions. All right? Or I'll simply ask you to type in your questions in the chat. Then I'll respond to your questions one after the other. I hope we all understand this instruction. There will be no splitting of classes today. Everybody is going to be here because we are all learning this together. So let us fire on. Okay, so to use Google Classroom, I'm going to remove my video so that it doesn't distract you. Okay, so that you see, if you're using a phone, so that you see clearly without any obstruction. So to use Google Classroom, you will open your browser. So for the sake of this class, we will be using the desktop version. But when it is time for you to do it, you are going to use your phone, or you use your desktop, or whatever device you want to use to access the Google Classroom. All right. But very important, you need a Gmail account. If you don't have a Google account, you cannot use the Google Classroom. Okay. When you come to the address bar, you will type classroom.google.com. So if you are entirely new to the classroom, this is what you are going to see. But if you are not new to the classroom, you are going to see all the other classes you are enrolled in. You are going to see them somewhere here. You are going to see all the classes that you are enrolled in. But if you are new to Google Classroom, this is what you see. You have no class yet. Now, when you open it, you are going to see a plus sign somewhere here. On your phone, you're going to see create class, join class, or you're going to see a blue plus sign, either at the top or somewhere at the bottom. So what do we do with the plus sign? You tap on the plus sign. On Google Classroom, you have two roles to play. You are either joining a class, that means you are a student in that class, or you are creating a class, that means you are the teacher in the class. For today, we are joining a class. So I'm going to tap on join class. And when you come to join class, you are expected to enter the class code. You see the email that I'm using to join the class. I can change it to another Gmail account, but you'll see the Gmail registered on your phone there. Now, if it is your mother's or your father's phone you are using, it is important to, at this point, switch accounts. What we mean by switch account is switch it to your own Gmail account, unless your father or your mother has given you the freedom to use that particular account. Otherwise, you will need to enter your own. In fact, it is best you use your own Gmail account. So when you come to this level, you'll need a class code. And the class code will look something like this. Let me show you. Now, I want everybody to copy this code here. Look at it here. Everybody write it out the way it is. It's not exactly case sensitive, but it's best when you are copying codes, you copy them exactly as they are. So this is one of the ways that your teacher can invite you to class. Another way your teacher can invite you to class is to use the invite link. You are going to see copy link somewhere here. The teacher will copy the link and send to you via email or send to you via WhatsApp. You tap on the link, it brings you directly into the class. Very good. Very good. That is the class.
6P TCR.
6P TCR, yes. So you just go down here, you're going to see join. After entering the code, you will see join down here. You have to click on the join to join the class. So that's me tapping on the join now. Okay, it is opening the class stream, the stream page. It's taking me to the class stream page. Okay, but I want to go home first. It's going to take you to the class stream, but when you come home, you're going to see this. This is home up there. This is home there. I believe you can all see that. So when you come home, this is what you're going to see. Sorry, you're going to see all the cards, or you're going to see cards for each class that you are enrolled in on Google Classroom. Okay, now I'm going to pause for a minute. I'm going to pause for a minute. I want everybody to don't leave Zoom. Do not leave Zoom. All you need to do is go to your browser, use Chrome or whichever one you use. Go to your browser and type classroom.google.com. When it opens, if you have a class that you're already enrolled in, you're going to see the class there. But if you don't have any class you're enrolled in, you're going to see it blank. Now, irrespective of whether you have class or you do not have class, you're going to tap on the plus sign. You're going to see a plus button, bottom right corner. Bottom right corner. You're going to see a plus button. But even without using the plus button, you're going to see create class and join class right there on your screen. You're going to see create class or join class, or you're going to see the blue button with a white plus sign in it. You tap on it to join class. So when you tap on it to join class, you're going to see it will open for you where you enter the class code. So EHV, that's what you enter. EHV 6 PT PTCR. EHV PTCR. Now, after entering that code, at the top, again, at the top, you're going to see join. It's blue in color. You're going to see join, blue in color. You just tap on join, and it will bring you to the stream part of the class. Stream, by stream, I mean here. It's going to bring you somewhere here. Now, when you enter the class, you're going to see that something has already been done in the class. A teacher or your teachers, depending on how many they are, have already sent materials on this classroom. So when you come into the Zoom classroom, there are 3 parts of this Zoom classroom that you pay attention to, especially the 2, stream up here and classwork up here. The people here will just show you the teachers and the students that you are co-enrolled with in the class. So where we are is stream. Stream, this is where you get announcements. If the teacher wants to announce something, that is where you're going to get the announcements. And if the teacher permits you to respond to his or her announcement, you can also comment on the announcement there. But if the teacher does not allow the comments, you will not be able to comment. You can only read off the announcement. Okay, you can see the announcement part there. Okay, you can see the announcement part there. So now the main work where you get your classwork, your notes, and your material is actually under classwork. So let's quickly go to classwork. So you tap on classwork. Everybody tap on classwork. Tap on classwork. Now, when you tap on classwork, you are going to see, first you are going to see this. This is your topic. This is only one topic available here, okay? If there are other topics, you're going to see another one here. Then you see the items under it, then down like that. Okay, the most current one will be at the top. The most current topic will be at the top. The way the teacher presents the topic will determine how you are going to see it. So what you are looking at up here is week 2, running from 17th to 21st August. Week 2. As Shedland tutors, we want to align the topic to come together with the week and the dates. That way, the student will know when a particular topic was covered and know the week that we are working with, then the actual topic. So this is just for practice. The topic there is how to use Google Classroom, as you can see there. Now, under this topic, you're going to see video tutorial on how to use Google Classroom. You are also going to see notes on how to use Google Classroom. Then you're going to see another one down there as assignments and exit ticket. Assignments/exit ticket. Now, it is expected of you that after attending the class, you should attempt that assignment and exit ticket. Now, pay close attention. Notice that there is no due date for this assignment and exit ticket. What does that mean? It means that the teacher left it open. You can do it at any time and submit at any time. However, this is not how we give our assignments, and this is not how we give our exit ticket. Remember, I told you earlier that your exit ticket must be done, even if it appears as no due date. Your exit ticket, as long as it is available, posted on that platform, as you can see here, it has to be done. It has to be done before 12 midnight. Before 12 midnight of the same day. I hope this is clear. If the teacher actually wants to extend it to another day, you are going to see that here under due date. All right, you're going to see the date when they are supposed to submit it. If you submit after the due date, you will most likely get a lower grade depending on the teacher's discretion. It's the teacher that decides how you would be graded for that. It is important that you do your assignments within the time. Another thing your teacher can do is to stop accepting submission after the due date. If the teacher sets that you cannot submit after due date, if you try to submit, you'll see that it won't go through. And if it doesn't go through, you cannot get a score again. So paying attention to the due date cannot be overemphasized. It is very, very important that you pay attention to the due date. Now, if your due date is still far ahead, you have attended the class, the teacher has posted a video related to the class or the actual video of the class. You may want to watch the video of the class again. I will encourage you to do that before you do some of these tests. Not exit ticket. Exit ticket is one you must do immediately. All right? An assignment based on that topic, I would advise you to watch that video again. Go through the notes that is given to you there again. When you are satisfied, you can now go ahead to answer the question or do the test or whatever assessments outside the exit ticket. Or even if the exit ticket, you still have time available to the exit ticket, you can now watch the videos, do all those, then answer the exit ticket. You may also, before attempting the exit ticket, ask the teacher some questions, if you have one, concerning the topic that is being discussed. Now, I want you to tap on the assignment/exit ticket. Tap on it. If you tap on it, you're going to see random quiz. You're going to see random quiz. That random quiz is the title of the quiz you are going to attempt. So tap on the random quiz. It's going to open double check to make sure that it is your own email account, not your father's own or your mother's own or your guardian's own. Okay, use your own email account because it is your email account that is registered with us. So if you use a different email account, it is not going to appear. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It is not going to appear on our grading system because we don't have that student registered. It is your email, that your own Gmail, that is tagged to you. So if you are using your parents' own, if you use your parents' own for the Google Classroom, then it is okay. You can still use it here because that is the one that is going to appear. So the account you are using in your Google Classroom is the account that you must use for the Google quiz, of course. Yeah, response. So I'll click on that. Now, the red asterisk, I believe every one of you know, the red asterisk means you must answer the question. So let's look at question 1. It says, which of the following is the correct spelling? You see glue, okay? You see glue, you see Google, then you even see oglogulu. Don't mind me, I just did that to add a little flavor to what we are doing tonight. So you're going to choose your own. So I am choosing mine, okay? So you can go ahead and choose glue or oglogulu if you believe that is the correct spelling. Then you go ahead to question number 2. It says, meow is a sound linked to which animal? You see the options there: ostrich, monkey, cat, fish. So you may go ahead and choose fish or monkey or ostrich. As for me, I'm choosing cat. Okay. Now you are going to continue answering all your questions like that. And at the end, you'll tap on submit. When you submit, you are going to see response submitted and assignment marked as done. Take note of that. Response has been submitted and your assignment has been marked as done. So Google Form has done that for you. But if the question is not on Google Form, for example, the teacher wants you to type something or the teacher wants you to write, snap, and post, okay? If you watch the video that is linked to that, what do we call it now? Video that is linked to that, this topic, you are going to see how to handle that part. I hope you understand that. So you are going to view your score. You can tap to view your score immediately based on Google Form. I'm a champion. I got 2/2. So if you are getting 0/2, you are going to see yours. If you are getting 1/2, you are going to see yours. If there are 100 objective questions, you are going to see what you get over 100. But just know that your answer has been submitted already. As soon as you tap on submit on the Google Form, your answer has been submitted to the teacher, right? Then, but to confirm that your answer has been submitted, tap on, you see open assignments. You see open assignment here. Tap on that open assignment. It will bring you to the classroom. Now, once you come to the classroom, pay attention to this. Turned in means you have submitted. Now, assuming you have submitted, and you think that, oh, no, I think I got something wrong, and you want to unsubmit, you can see the unsubmit icon there. By unsubmitting, what you are doing, just like in classroom, is that you are retrieving back your answers to check again or to make some corrections. So after you submit and it is turned in, the teacher has gotten your response. Then you can now go home. It brings you back to this space. Okay. Now, if there are, while you are here, if there are assignments, okay, or homework that the teacher gave with dates, with due dates, they will be listed. You will see due soon. Okay. They will be listed here. Another place you are going to find them is in your calendar. If you go to your calendar, you can see calendar here. This is calendar here. Okay. If you tap on calendar, your calendar is going to show you all the future assignments, the past ones, and the ones that are already due. Okay. You're going to see them all listed out. This is blank because I don't have any due assignments. Is that clear? So if you come in and you see that there's no due assignment, and somebody is telling you that, no, an assignment is given, or the teacher is telling you that the assignment is there, the assignment is given, you may want to refresh your page, okay? If you refresh your page, it might appear in the case where it didn't appear initially. So let's open the card again to see one or two other things that we will be able to do. Now, what you are seeing here, Shelan Tutors posted a new material, video tutorial on how to use Classroom. All those things you are seeing here will be sent to your email if you allow the Google Classroom to send you email. All this information will be sent to your email. What that means is that if a teacher posts an assignment, you are going to see it in your mail. If a teacher posts a note or a video or any material, as a matter of fact, you are going to get a mail telling you that so material has been posted to so class. And you can actually access your Google Classroom from your email. I hope that is clear. So again, let's repeat. This is classwork. This is where you see your topics and the materials under each topic. Then people, just beside classwork, you will see people. People, let's open people. This is where you see the participants in the class. Now, you can see teachers. There's only one teacher, and the teacher is Shedland Tutors. Now, from here, we can see all those who were able to join the class. I was here checking students initially, so I want to go back to classwork. Okay, classwork and exit ticket. So right there, it has been graded. Okay, it has been graded. I can view instructions. Now, under view instructions, if you check here, you're going to see your grade. If you are using a phone, right there beside the exit tickets, that's under classwork, right there, you're going to see your score. Okay, and what did I say you should do? Assuming you want to contest the score, you tap on that exit ticket. Down below it, you're going to see your work. You see envelope for comments. You see score. Just tap on the envelope. If you tap on the envelope, you're going to see your score again up there. You see attachments. If you attached anything, you're going to see there. I mean, if your work required an attachment, okay, you're going to see your attachments there. All right. But if your work does not require any attachment, there's no attachment there, then down, you're going to see add comments. Okay. Now, it's time to ask your questions. Archived classes. If, for instance, we are in SS, assuming you are in SS2 now, and after SS2, you are moving on to SS3. It is not advisable for you to delete the class. A new class will be created for SS3. So the one in SS2, you can leave it open or you can just archive it. Archiving it means you are keeping it somewhere. You don't want to be seeing it when you are checking your classes. It's not a class you are working with right now. Are we together? But it's a class that you may want to refer to much later. Okay? If a class is archived, you are archiving it. Later, you can go back and look at one or two resources in it. That is your class. But if you delete, you are going to delete permanently. You are going to delete the videos, the notes, the everything in that class. You are going to lose all of them. But if you archive, you are just keeping them away from your classroom page. You are going to see to do. If there is any, I encourage every student to keep checking that to do. But to do, you can see here that there is nothing here to do. Now, nothing here to do does not mean you do not have an assignment. Nothing here to do means that there is no assignment with a deadline. If you look up here, you are going to see assigned, missing, done. If you tap on missing, you are going to see all the assignments that you couldn't submit, all the assignments that you missed that have not been submitted. Their time has passed and you didn't submit them. You are going to see them under missing. You are going to see them listed here. Okay. Then the ones that you have done, once you tap, you are going to see the ones that you have done. The one without due date is only one. You can see it there and you see your score. The one that you did early, you're going to see them there. The ones you did this week, last week, earlier, before last week, you're going to see them all listed out. Now with this, you can tell if you're actually following. So let's quickly go to settings to see what we can do in settings. Now, if you look at settings, okay, this is the desktop version. If you go to settings, as you can see, my own, you're going to, if you want to add profile picture, you can add profile picture. You can set up your account, set up your Google account. You can change your name. Okay? Change your name, but that one, you go to your account settings, change your name. Then notification, email. These settings apply to the notification you get by mail. Now, if you toggle it off, you're not going to get notifications. So you may leave it off if you do not want a barrage of messages. Everybody submits, you see that they have submitted. A comment comes in, you see the comments. You may leave it off so that it doesn't keep flooding your email with messages. But make sure that you go through your Google Classroom every day to be sure that there is no task left undone, and you'll be able to plan your week. This enrolled here. That's where you see all the classes you are enrolled in. I've told you what the calendar is for. I've told you what home is for. Archive classes, I've explained it, and I've just explained settings. So gradually, you will begin to get used to this Google Classroom. Okay, you get used to Google Classroom. You are going to discover far more than what I've dished out today. There are lots that you can pick from there. There are add-ons that you can put. There are lots of things that you can, do with the Google Classroom. But as you proceed, you are going to learn them. For today, we just give you the basics. Is check to see if you will be able to download the notes. That's the material under that class. Go home, tap on the class card, go to classwork. Okay, go to classwork. You see notes on how to use Google Classroom. Tap it. Okay, tap it. Then you're going to see the notes there. See if you can download the notes. If you're using laptop, from here, home now, this is home. Then you tap on the ticket. Just tap on the name of the class, my practice class. You tap on it. It will open this place, isn't it? Then you go to classwork at the top here. You see classwork.
Yes, sir.
Tap on the classwork. It brings you here, yeah?
Yes.
Good. Then tap on the assignment exit ticket. Look at it down there. So, not assignment, notes, sorry. Notes. Can you see it down there?
Yes, sir.
Then tap on the name here.
Okay, sir.
That's it there. Did your own open?
Yes, sir.
Good. Or prints. You can see this thing for prints there. If you have a printer, because you should print it out and have it handy. Okay, have it handy so that you can quickly go through it and troubleshoot if there's any problem to say. Then after this class, if you have any question, feel free to send on WhatsApp. We are going to respond accordingly. So we are going to stop here for today. In the absence of any question, I'm going to say have a nice day and God bless you all. So ciao, ciao. See you all. Bye.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. Good night. Samuel. Thank you. Good night. I didn't know we had a baby in this class. Yeah, thank you. All right. See you all. Bye.